cancel today's session because Dave needs to go shopping and then he's got to pick up the kids, and then Mary and Steve don't get paid until next Friday. So we'll pay you there. We've all been there, haven't we? Particularly at the starts of our careers, working with independent acts, worrying about whether they're going to pay us or not. Today, I'm going to tell you how to make sure you get paid and how to make sure you have a solid living in the recording industry. So, this is the 5th of our mini coaching tutorials with me, Russ Cottier, record producer, mix engineer and educator. To some extent. Yes, I run recordingstudiomasterclass.co.uk and I do all sorts of seminars and stuff. Usually we're doing kind of hands-on skill days and such like, videos, things like that. But I'm actually launching a coaching program for a few select students who I think can really benefit from going from where they are to where they want to be. We're doing a 4-week module at first, and at the end of this 4-week module, which will include weekly seminars, weekly one-to-ones with me, continued support, group support, mix appraisals and all that kind of stuff, we'll help you sort out meetings with labels and artists, book the labels you want, book the artists you want, book the big studios that you want to work in. At the end of that, we'll have a studio day. So there's a COVID price offer on this at the minute as well, so it's way cheaper than it should be. If you're interested, click the link in the description and you can apply there, find out more details and such like. But if you just want a quick tip, then that's what I'm going to give you today. Yes, how to make sure that you get paid in the recording industry. And it's really, really simple. You need 100% of payment before you start your recording session. That solves all sorts of problems. It takes away the stress of dealing with, are they going to pay me? Are they going to pay me all day? And then at the end of the day, someone pulls out £20 and he gives you another 50 and Steve's contributing 100, whatever, right? What you need to do is make sure that you have payment into your business account or your whatever, however you take payment, at least a week before the recording session. And that's totally normal, you know. So how I would go about this if you're booking a studio, freelancing, dry hiring a studio, is tell the band that the studio requires payment X amount of days before the start of the session. So you can book the session and then you can put a reminder on your iCal or your Google Cal or whatever it is 7 days before the start of that session, and just make sure, check, have they paid me 7 days before the session? If not, I send a message to them. They have 2 days more to pay, or whatever is appropriate in your system. 2 days more to pay. If they haven't paid by then, we cancel the session. And you've got to be brutal like that, because you won't make a living if you get messed around. And there are so many musicians, bands, particularly in your earlier days. I went through this so many times at the start of my career. People cancelling, people not turning up and so on. It's fine when it's a label and the band doesn't turn up, you still, you know, the label's still paying, it's their problem. But when it's an independent act and you're trying to chase money down and you've booked a studio and there's no one's turning up, and you're not getting paid and you're having to pay the studio fee, then that's a serious issue. Using this technique, setting the reminder on your calendar, calling them, making sure they know that the studio will not allow you to have the session unless you have paid in full, is a really great way of making sure that you keep moving through your career in terms of pulling in money and paying your mortgage or paying your rent or whatever it is. So that's that. If you want more info on the things that we're going to talk about in the coaching program, click the link in the description. If you are interested in the videos that I make, like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. You know what to do. And I will see you all tomorrow with another tip. Bye bye.